I read that a little bit before the show, so I thought that was a great thing to bring that into the show with you using that name, and you just started using that name,
Yep,
right?
I just started using that name. I came when I looked, I was like, okay, yeah, and it kept coming out and it just kept standing out, and I had to make sure that as I was picking that name, I had to see that name attached to me, and then once I saw what it meant,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay,
All
that's
right.
me.
All right. You got any
Okay.
more questions for him before we end our session today?
Um, so what's next for you?
Great idea.
That's a good idea. So me singing and stuff like that. I look at it like this: if the Father has put this voice on the inside of me, I think it has to be some kind of entrepreneurship out of it. Not just entrepreneurship, but I would like to say a life changing for people's lives to be changed, and like studios or recordings. I'm always reminded by the Father that albums has been showing me, and I'm thinking that it's really time to really explore, to really see what I really was made to be into the earth, and something that I was kind of ignoring, but then realized it was something that needed to be addressed it and sung out to kind of see what was always was in me from the very beginning of time. And so
Okay.
this time I'm really pushing forward, and of eventually owning a record company, and then having some hours and really just get the message out there, let people know, there's something that I believe that the Father has put in my voice that people needs to hear.
All right. I feel like that about my writing. I feel like that when I'm writing something, there is a message in all of my books for someone. And there's been several people that contacted me and let me know that the message was clear to them, even though I didn't write it about them, but they felt that message. And
You know what I feel like that says? Nobody's too big or small to have a message.
amen.
Absolutely.
Anybody can have a
Yes.
message. And speaking on having a